Hi, so this is the final demo for the game engine programming one. And basically what the goal was to of this game engine is to display at least 4 objects, and all those 4 objects have to have 4 different types of texture variants, shaders, colors, or even the wireframe. So, and also we were asked to have cameras set up so that we can move between one camera to another camera and zoom into an object or zoom out from away from that object. Also, if we are locked to one particular object, then we should be able to rotate around or orbit around that particular object. So let's just have a look at the demo. So this is our demo here. So as you can see, I can move my camera easily from left to right, and I can zoom in, zoom out, and also I am able to rotate. So right now my camera is locked to the duckweed cube over here, so I'm going to be rotating around that particular object. So if at all I want to jump towards the first object, I simply press the key 1, and then I am at that object, and I will be rotating around that particular object. If at all I press move to the second object, I press 2, and then the same thing happens up there as well. And there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Then P is the 11th object, and L is the 12th, comma is the 13th object, M is for the 14th object, K 15th, and O is the 16th object. And and also we are asked that our models are generally created from the triangles and the vertices, I mean the combination of them, and you could see from my sphere that it is a combination of vertices and the triangles, sorry. Also same way with the diamond, so diamond L. So the diamond is same way created from the vertices and the triangle and the cube as well, and the pyramid as well. One other thing that we were asked was that a particular object can change its texture. So that I have set it up with this pyramid over here, and so if I want to change its texture, so I simply press E for duckweed, R for bricks, T for rocks, Y for stone, and then there's one more texture I've added. It's the U, just a normal picture I got. And there's other thing. Oh yeah, and then 5, no 6. Yeah, at this object we are able to change the lighting. So if I press F, my light is moved on the x-axis, and then the effects are visible over here. And then if you press G, the light is moved up on the y-axis, and then I have set H as just to keep a different color, but then just gives me this black weird color. Anyways, so yeah, so this was the whole demo here. Quickly, let's have a look at the code in here. So basically this is just the camera setup. So this the default position of the camera when you load the demo up. This is all my models. So as you can see, all my models are loaded into that file, and then that file has all the data. All my vertices and triangles are being stored in that particular file, and then the engine loads up, takes in that file and loads the models up. And then this is the shader here, all the different shaders that we used. This is just loading the textures, and this is for the graphic objects. And these are all my objects that we just saw, and the first row has all the pyramid. So we know that we have different color by position, and there's color contrast, and then there's the texture that we just saw, and then we also had a wireframe object. So the same way we had set up all the other three objects as well. The second row had the cubes, and the third row here has the diamonds, and the fourth one has the sphere. Down here we have set up all our camera and the texture, changing the textures and the colors, key manager. So this is the WASD form, and then this is where I move all my camera towards the particular object. So that's how I set up. So this is the key 3 that's going to move to the object at that position, and it's going to be locked there. And then whenever I am at that particular location, and now if I press the arrow keys, I will be orbiting around that coordinates and nothing else, not to the default camera position then. Yeah, so this the orbit around the object is the same as that we did in the class. Here is the changing the texture. So I have set up those keys accordingly, and the different textures here. I've used all the textures that we have. This is for the color changing that we just saw for that cube. So it's not basically a color change, but it's just the light movement of the light. So the light moved on the x-axis, and then there's the y-axis. And age was just changing the color. So yeah. So basically, this is all about it for the demo. And also we should also make sure that we are running the demo in the release mode as well. So you can see that it runs just fine in the release mode as well, with the camera movement, the orbiting around the object, and also moving to a different object as well. And also we can change the textures perfectly fine, and the lighting is also there. Yes. So the demo works in both debug and release modes as well. So this was it for the demo. Well, thank you.